Hello and welcome along to another video. Thanks for coming back. Today I am in the Cairngorm mountain range and I am attempting something that I have been itching to do for as long as I have been climbing Munros, because today I, along with my pals Corrour and Richard, am attempting the Braeriach Traverse, and the hope is that we're going to wild camp somewhere on the route. But yeah, it's quite an epic. It's about 25-30 kilometres. It'll take us through places like the Shaman Gap, over the Traverse of the Four Munros, and up the famous Larry Grew. So yeah, I'm super excited for this one. And yeah, thanks you so much for joining me, and I hope you enjoy. Our traverse started at the Sugar Bowl car park, just a few miles short of the Cairngorm Snow Sports Centre. Despite there being signs for no overnight parking, this applies to camper vans. I actually spoke with a ranger and they did assure me that wild campers are permitted to leave their vehicles in the Sugar Bowl car park if they're camping on the surrounding mountains. Just be sure to pay twice and leave both tickets visible on the windscreen. Now, unfortunately, I was completely wrong with my suggestion that the route was only 30 kilometres. The actual length of our route was 37 kilometres. But lucky for me, these extra Ks were spent in an absolutely beautiful and epic location, and I got to spend them with some really good pals. Oh, I've had to get my sunglasses on already. It is absolutely beautiful up here, and as you can probably see, there's not many clouds in the sky, and the forecast is to be a bit of a scorcher today, with expected temperatures to be up around 16 and 17 degrees. Now, it won't be that on the plateau and on the summits. It'll probably be closer to maybe 9 or 10 when you factor in height and the wind chill. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Can't believe it, we've lucked out. And just look at this place, like, it's absolutely spectacular. You know, and you can see the ski centre from here, and it's absolutely stowed with cars today, which is not surprising. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of people taking the funicular and the lifts up to the cafe and having a nice little lunchy crunch up there, which would be, yeah, most pleasant, but not for us today. We have other plans. But yeah, we're just approaching the Shaman Gap, and it gets a bit of a bad write-up. It's got a bit of a bad reputation. So I'm intrigued to see what it's like. But yeah, it should just be a big boulder field that goes through a gap in the hillside. But yeah, let's crack on and see what it's all about. It's like Sucky Hall Street here in the Shaman Gap. There's loads of people, which is unsurprising because, as I've already said, today is a beautiful day, and I bet there's a few people probably doing the traverse, but also maybe just nipping up Braeriach for a wee day out. But aye, this is good fun. You do need to be careful. I've heard or I've read some descriptions of people saying it's like a leg breaker, and you know, I think take that with a pinch of salt. There's definitely like big rocks and boulders, but you know, you can actually navigate your way through quite easily. But yeah, wow, what a place, absolutely stunning. Some of the rock formations are beautiful. Yeah, what a lucky position to be in, to be able to, you know, come here so easily and so accessibly. Gosh, I don't take that for granted at all. I do acknowledge my privilege of being able to be in a place like this. It's amazing. Yeah. What do you think, Ricardo?
Good man. Yeah, it was so much fun.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
Right, let's get up here. Right then, Sharia,
Hello.
how was the Shaman Gap?
I hated it. And it's so depressing knowing you have to do it on the way back. But it's all good, but looking at view over there makes it worthwhile, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
So, guys,
Whoa.
I put my walking poles down. Just going to run back quickly.
Richard's put his walking pole down.
Oh no, he left his walking pole.
Richard has put his walking poles down somewhere and he's going to go back and fetch them. That was fun, I'm glad I caught that on camera. Well, we're now through the Shaman Gap and over my shoulder here is the summit of Braeriach. It's still a wee distance away, but you know, the sun is shining, there's a little bit of breeze which is nice, so it means it's not too hot. So yeah, before too long I think we'll be up there. Aye, what a glorious day. And the fun is just beginning, so let's crack on.
I never really know what's going on. Look at me sometimes like all you want to do.
Now, I actually skipped over the Larry Grew without even mentioning it. And the reason I've done that is because that is tomorrow's objective. And it's pretty spectacular, so I think we're in for a bit of a treat on the walk back to the Sugar Bowl car park. But yeah, we've skipped over the Larry Grew and now we are making the long and reasonably steep ascent up to the Braeriach summit.
It's a slow. But if you don't want to tell me now, I guess I'll never know. Losing almost all my energy. It's getting hard to talk to you.
I know what you're thinking, Callum, how long is it going to take you to get to the summit of Braeriach? And the honest answer is longer than we thought. It's a bit relentless actually. It's been lovely, don't get me wrong, it's been beautiful, like it's a stunning place. But it's yeah, just long. The Cairngorm Plateau is so like deceivingly long and deceivingly big that actually, you know, you think you're closer than you actually are. And unfortunately, this little beastie has duped us into believing that we are closer to our summit than we actually are. However, we are approaching the minor top of Shaman Gap, I think that's how it's pronounced, and then from there it should just be a little down and up to the summit. There you We are approaching the final summit ridge and you can probably see behind me just how dramatic this place is. It's absolutely incredible. Wow, really stunning. Oh, it's been an awful slog getting up here. And as you can probably see Sharia and Richard just in front of me, we've just got a little climb to go, a gentle climb, and then we should be at the summit. Braeriach. Welcome to the summit of Braeriach, the third highest mountain in the UK, and my goodness, it feels like it. What an outstanding place, this is incredible. I've switched over to my little Rode wireless ME mic because I think it's got better wind protection, and I'll know as soon as I watch this back if I'm right with that statement. But yeah, what a place, absolutely phenomenal. Oh my goodness, so beautiful. Oh, we're not going to hang about though because it is quite windy and I need some more water, so we're going to nip onward and find a little burn to refill our water supplies. But yeah, absolutely glorious. Oh. How you feeling? Good. I hope my plant chef steak-free slice has survived so far. The sun feels like it's been cooking it.
Myself wondering what did happen to the last 10. I ran away with my life, fast forward, never turn back again. It's kind of funny that the more we pass time, the more we need to set them rewind. And 19 was the year I had to leave you, but now I'm seeing all the signs. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you.
Oh, so we have bagged the 5th highest mountain in the UK, Sgurr an Lochen Ewan. But we did not hang about at the summit because we have still got quite a way to go. We have 2 more Munros, Carntoul and the Devil's Point, and time is marching on, so we have not hung about. Oh, but it is a fine, fine peak.
Maybe the biggest question was in the last chapter. You gave me the soul I have today. Without you I never could have moved away. But now I seek what you teach. I do believe I always should have stayed. Yeah. Is this really happening? I can't believe it's true. I'm just as surprised as you. Is this really happening? I can't be too sure, but one day I'll be yours again. One day I'll be yours. One day I'll be yours.
Well, welcome to the summit of Carntoul, which is the 3rd highest mountain in the UK. Oh my goodness, whew. What an effort it is to get here. No matter which way you come, no matter which way you look at it, it is some effort. I'm knackered. And we've still got 1 more Munro to do today before we can even think about trying to find a camping spot for the night. But yeah, it's absolutely stunning. Let me show you some of these views, it's incredible. Heading down this boulder field and it is absolutely horrendous. It feels never ending and I've just been like trudging along trying to get to the end of it. But unfortunately, on the other side, there's another boulder field. Oh dear. And I've lost sight of Richard and Sharia. So I'm just going to hang fire for a wee minute and let them catch up. Well, we're not too far away from the Devil's
peak, and then that'll be plain sailing down to the Bothy. So we are approaching the Braeriach before the final ascent up the Devil's Peak. My goodness, what a long walk it's been. I've maybe not shown that in the footage, but it has been a long old walk. And you can see, if I spin around, you can see that people are pitching their tents at the Braeriach for a night up here, which if it wasn't forecast to be windy, that would have been, you know, a really sensible option for us, but I think the wind's just a bit too high, or forecasted to be too high overnight. So we're going to head down towards Corrour Bothy and get a tent pitch, hopefully by the burn. Yeah, we'll just get this final pull up to the Devil's Peak, and that'll be Munro number 4 for the day. Welcome to the summit of the Devil's Peak, our 4th and final Munro of the day, and my goodness, it feels well earned. Oh, that's been a mammoth day, an absolute epic day. Oh, it's incredible, what a place, what a place. Now, it's only Richard and I here at the summit right now. Charia dumped her bag like the sensible person. Oh, we can see her! We can see her! She's coming! She's coming! So you might be able to see her just peeking in over my shoulder. Oh, what an effort. Gosh. Woo! This is stunning! Absolutely beautiful. Wowee. Jamia's here! Woo woo woo!
I just need food and a rest.
Summit bagged, and now we're off to find a camp spot for the evening, and we're going to take ourselves all the way down to Corrour Bothy. I don't think we'll stay in the Bothy, but I think we'll try and get a pitch by the burn down there. But yeah, what a day, what a day. Let's
At this point in the day, the priority was to find a camping spot.
Is it the worst pitch I've ever slept on? No. Is it the best? No. But it'll do.
So I absolutely legged it down to the Bothy and I set about getting the tent pitched.
Okay. Lovely. Oh yeah. So I am getting the stove on. Don't know why I brought my water filter. Well, look, it was in my hand. So it is an alcohol stove from Speedster Stoves. Highly recommend if you're intrigued by a methylated spirit or alcohol stove. I think they are very good. You just need to be careful when using them, obviously. But they're great. Handy wee things. You just grab your lighter.
Just gonna get some water, dude.
Have fun, mate. And then once it's lit, you let it bloom. You're good to go. Simple as that. And the pot goes on the little windshield. It's like a windshield pot holder, custom made by Speedster Stoves as well, which is really cool. It does take longer to boil, to be fair. It does take longer to boil, but I just think it's really cool. And it's great fun. So yeah, we'll just let that boil and then we'll get some dinner. So, Cheerio, how was today?
I have to admit, it's the first hill I've had that many mini tantrums to myself.
You did have a few mini tantrums actually. Some would say they were mega tantrums, but I'll let you say mini.
Okay, mega tantrums. I think because I'm not used to carrying weight.
Yeah, maybe.
And also I got really hungry.
Yeah, because we sort of tried to put a shift in, and therefore we didn't stop as often as we might have done had we been on a regular walk, for example. But what's for tea?
It's all good. I got my usual pot noodle.
What flavour?
Chicken and mushroom. So I've also got leftover pizza.
Oh, that stole something, I think, by the way. And I've got macaroni cheese, a summit to eat. They're very good. And I'm going to have a hot toddy because I have brought some whiskey with me. Yeah, a wee hot toddy. Why not?
You got juice?
A hot toddy's whiskey and tea.
I got hot toddies, orange juice, whiskey, and honey.
Or
Oh.
I thought it was.
I don't know. You got Scottish one.
Oh no! Now you've made me doubt myself. Well, I'm having Callum's hot toddy. I'm having a Callum hot toddy, which is a mug of tea with a dram of whiskey in it, which will be absolutely delicious. How did I come down so fast? I had the prospect of a Callum's hot toddy and a mac and cheese. I have my Callum's hot toddy. My food is hydrating, and Richard is over there, as you can see, in his tent. He's just getting some food on as well. What a day! Like there's no other way to describe that traverse other than absolutely epic. It's beyond anything actually that I've done so far in Scotland anyway. That maybe includes the Anarchigach, which is hard and exposed, but definitely not as like long and like consistently tough, which that certainly was. But this is the campsite. So there's other people around obviously, so hence why I'm trying to whisper. But over my shoulder is Corrour Bothy, and that is jam-packed, hence why we are definitely not going in there tonight. Well, we might pop in and say hello, but we're definitely going to be sleeping in our tents. But yeah, it's been a lovely, lovely day, and I am looking forward to eating my food and going to bed. So unfortunately, the midge have descended, and as such I have taken shelter in the tent. And this might well be the what the rest of my evening looks like, but it is quite late and I am quite tired, so I might well get an early night. So with that, I'll see you in the morning.
Good morning. Oh man, I think that's one of the best sleeps I have ever had in a tent. Yeah, I didn't do anything after saying goodnight last night. I just put my head down, and the next thing I knew it was this morning. But yeah, great sleep, Yeah, and it was really mild last night. It was not cold at all, which was great. But I am parched and in need of a cup of tea now, so let's get the kettle on. Now, I know what you're thinking, Callum. What is your fancy tea for this trip? And unfortunately, I didn't bring a fancy tea. So this is just classic builder's breakfast tea. And I'll tell you something, it's exactly what I need. Yeah, lovely. And as you can probably see, I'm quite tall. My tent is a compact tent. It's the Wild Country is Zephyros 1, which I've had for quite a wee while now. At least 4 years I've had it. And, you know, it's my first, like, wild camping backpacking tent. I think it's served its duty admirably, but I'm at the point now where I think I need to take a step up and maybe get something that has a bit more height. And yeah, so I'm not sure what that would be. I have been looking at trekking pole tents, but I'm more than happy to hear people's recommendations. So, like, you know, fire me your recommendations in the comments if you want to do so. That'd be lovely. But yeah, I'm just going to enjoy this cup of tea, and then I'm going to start getting packed up. There you go. Just like that, camp is gone. Right then. Thank you very much, Camp Spot. Let's be off. We have departed our campsite at the Bothy. Gosh, and I'm only out of the campsite 2 minutes and I am roasting. God, I think it's going to be another warm day. It's to be slightly more cloudy today, according to the forecast, with slightly higher winds, but you know, where we are down here, it's really quite warm already and it's still really early. But yeah, what a lovely night. Slept really well, as I think I've said. But yeah, we now have the long march out of the Larrigrew and back to the Sugar Bowl. But yeah, still loads to see. And I've read so many things about this being an absolutely beautiful, beautiful walk. So yeah, I'm excited. Oh man, I've just arrived at the high point of the Larrigrew. Oh, that's a tough little walk from the Bothy up here. We've made good time, but yeah, it's long.
and then you encounter the, you know, our friends the boulder fields, and it doesn't make for easy passage sometimes. But my goodness, what a place! What an absolutely stunning place! Just incredible. There's Chiria just getting here now. Hey pal. Ah, it's amazing. Richard's just coming up the path behind me. And from here, it shouldn't be, I mean, I was going to say it shouldn't be too difficult, but you know, that's famous last words. But it is a little downhill and then one more uphill, and then it's all downhill to the car, to the Sugar Bowl car park. But aye, what a fantastic place. Wowee. We have reached the Shaman Gap, which is a good sign because it means that the Sugar Bowl car park is not too far away from here. And this feels like the perfect place to say thank you so much for watching if you've made it this far. It's been a bit of an epic adventure. I mean, it's been an absolute epic adventure. Definitely one of the toughest routes I've ever done, mentally, physically. But my God, it is rewarding, and yeah, it feels great to have completed it, to bag the 4 Monroes, to have had a lovely night out, and yeah, and to spend it with pals. So yeah, it's been a great adventure, and you know, if you've enjoyed it, you know, as I always say, let me know in the comments. I do appreciate everyone that comments, and I do my best to reply as well. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Unfortunately, this is the end of today's video, and I will see you in another adventure soon.